Mbappe, Dembele, Vini. Should we do Mbappe, Dembele, Salah, DJ? Or you want to keep Mbappe, Dembele, Vini?
We can do Salah.
Because Vini's having an off season, so I don't think he would dominate that many stats. All right. What stats would you want to have then?
Okay. So we're looking at forwards. So okay. So what stat do you think are most relevant for forwards then? You said you think goals or like
First,
non-penalty
first we'll
goals?
do goals.
Are we doing non-penalty
We
goals
can
or goals?
do non-penalty goals.
Non-penalty goals. Okay. Or do you want to do
Then we
non-penalty
do
XG? Or should we do both?
assists. Let's see. Let's see how many we get.
Okay.
So goals, non-penalty goals, assists. Then we do XG.
Okay.
Then we do XA. Then we do key passes. We can add dribbles.
Okay. So is that dribbles completed or dribbles percentage?
Completed.
Okay, dribbles completed. Okay.
So we only look at forward stats. We don't look at progressive passes, carries, even though Dembele would dominate them as well.
Right. Right.
So goals, non-penalty goals, assist, XG, XA.
Chances created, maybe.
I have key passes. That's the one they use on the sites.
You think key passes is better than chances created? Or that's just what
No,
they have?
that's the one they use.
Okay. Okay.
You can do shot creating actions too.
Yeah, that works. That works.
All right, who do you want to see first? And then the other gets filled in.
Mbappe, I guess.
All right, there's Mbappe.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wait, he's in the 99th percentile for dribbles.
Yep.
That seems so fake.
Among forwards, that's why.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait. No. Because I'm looking at Salah and Dembele.
Yeah,
They have.
compared to wingers, right?
So Salah only has compared to attacking midfielders and wingers, which is fucking diabolical because he's basically a forward. He's not a winger.
Right.
But whereas Dembele and Mbappe have both.
Wingers and forwards.
Yeah, I can do both.
Okay. Yeah, that's just something with some of these stats, and you don't really know what really a player is, you know?
So do you want me to change Mbappe's to versus attacking mid wingers?
This might sound harsh, but I feel like if he's in the 99th percentile for a stat, we maybe should use the other position group, if that makes sense, you know? So, like, rather than comparing, I don't want to just make it so that Mbappe has worse stats, but Mbappe is not a 99th percentile dribbler in world football, you know?
Yeah, what I'm also saying is if we do attacking mid wingers, then we keep it consistent with Salah and Dembele as well.
Yeah, we could do that instead, okay.
All right, this makes more sense. Because Mbappe has a very flawed game. All right, let's take a look at Salah now. All right, that's Salah.
Okay. Starting to take shape now.
And now we come to the prime show. Ousmane Dembele. Can he compete? Damn, Boots, man, he did me proud. He did me proud, man. He's the best one. League and UCL. So you see, like DJ, Dembele is the closest one by far to have a full thing. The only thing that's down on him is assists, but that's not his fault. Because when you look at XA, he's the highest. When you look at key passes, he's the highest. Just that they play with better attackers, and they play more forward. So I think they get easier assists as well. I can add Vinny. So this isn't to God's first. This isn't really ability. This is more what have they done this season? What abilities have they used? shot creating actions. 79. Yeah, I mean, Vinicius is basically better than Mbappe's. It's basically Mbappe, but better. Very similar, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna add the Rafinha then to complete because they have been the five best attackers this season. No, I love how Dembooz is nominating. We'd love to see it. And this is just just for the bands, just for the bands,
Who you adding?
for the bands.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, wow, okay.
Because if you ask some Barca fans, they would say he's been one of the best attackers in Europe this season. Yeah, Yamal, it's just his goal scoring is so bad. Yeah, or you can also compare him to like Gnabry in that prime season on the flick. I would say that's the best comparison. But I wish Dembele gets a little bit more assists. That's all that's legit missing from him. And the thing is, if we add in, what you say?
No, so Dembele is green, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, okay. Oh, that makes sense.
So if you want to rank them like from down here,
Mhm.
dribbles, Yamal is the best. Then it's Vini. Then Dembele, Mbappe, Rafinha, Salah. Rafinha, Salah, very bad dribblers.
Why Rafinha's dribble so bad?
He's not a good dribbler, and
At
he
all.
doesn't dribble that much. He's more of the off the ball attacker, a bit like Barcola at PSG.
Okay,
Then
okay.
Yamal is more the ball dominant.
All right, that's
Track rating actions, Dembele is first. Then it's Rafinha. Then it's a little bit lower to Yamal, to Vini, to Salah. Then Mbappe lost. He passes. Dembele, Rafinha and Dembele pretty much the same. Well, and that's one thing with Yamal. Like his key passes are so bad, which shows that he has a lot of fugazi. Like his, you know how people talk about Salah's assist number, DJ being overblown.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like that with Yamal's assists.
Right, okay.
Like you expected assist, then Bele is first, then it's Rafinha, then it's Yamal. But Yamal got 97 in assists, and Salah. Both of them are a little bit fugazi in assists.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wonder what Rafinha's dribble percentage is then. Because like I don't, it's like you said, he's less of a volume dribbler, but I would imagine his numbers are
Yeah.
still okay in terms of completion percentage. And
I don't think so. I will check now. So he 1.53. Okay, 50%.
success rate, is that
Wait,
what percent? What percentile is that?
88.
Yeah, that
He
I mean
only
that
attempts 1.6 per game. Like having
yeah, no,
50
that's what
on
you said, isn't it?
1.6
Yeah,
isn't
it's
that
low
impressive.
volume, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, low volume.
Like the best dribbler on this is Yamal. Let me see Yamal. Yamal is 99 in both. He attempts 8.28, succeeds with 3.94.
Jeez, that's
40,
crazy.
47.6%. So pretty much similar percentage success rate as Rafinha, but attempts way more in
Way
success.
more. Yeah. No, your mom is he's a freak. I see it. And I just, especially with young players like in football, to look so comfortable, so at the top level, it's the same thing with someone like Warren. Like when he came through, because with young players, a lot of time, I expect a young player to look like Mbappe, look like I'm trying to think of young players who've played recently, like Zag, guys like that, where you can tell, okay, they are not professional footballers yet. They are still very much children, but like some of these guys that break through nowadays in football, and they just look so at place at a young age. It's crazy.
Zach is not children. He's fucking just ass.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like when Zag plays, Zag looks like a youth player playing. That's what I'm trying to say. But when
Mhm.
Yamal was on the pitch at 17, at 16, shit, even at 16, he looks. Oh yeah, he looks like he's been playing football for 15 years. You know, so
No, I don't know. Like you need to watch Yamal consistently, DJ.
you don't think Yamal looks like a pro when he plays?
He looks like a very raw pro.
Really? Okay, maybe I'm not watching enough then. To be fair,
Because for me, DJ, that's my biggest issue with Yamal is people don't talk about how raw his game is.
right?
Like his game is extremely raw. Like when he's trying to
Decision
impact,
making.
yeah, his decision, especially like a deep block,
Yeah,
he fails so
he
much.
struggles. Okay, fair enough.
But he's 17, so we don't see that being mentioned. Like
Right.
if he was like 22 doing that, people would say, "Oh, Yamal needs to improve his decision making." Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, yeah, I get you. I get you.
And they always talk about like it's only his goal scoring that isn't good. No, his playmaking. Yeah, sure, he has a lot of assists, but it's still subpar his playmaking. The only thing that Yamal has, DJ, that's like at an elite level
The dribbles.
is his dribbling.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
This
I
one
remember.
has right here is successful dribbles per 90, and here's big chances created per 90. And you
Yeah,
want to be here. That means you're a good dribbler and playmaker. You have
yeah.
Due here, you got Verse, Cherky. Yamal is closer to Gittins, like
Dribble merchant.
strictly a
Yeah,
dribbling
dribble
merchant.
merchant, but not really creating much. Yeah.
And what was it? We found also Doku and the other one. Yeah, he was here. It was just he played not enough. So
Yeah.
Yamal is more a Doku Gittins than a
Do
Vert
it level.
Due
Yeah.
Cherky.
I wonder what his stats were like last season then. Because I think he had a bit more like goals and assists last year.
Wait, who?
Yamal. I'm saying I
Hmm.
think he had more GA last year. That's what I'm trying to say.
w- Wait, what? Last
I think
season?
Yamal would
NBA?
have had more GA last year. That's what I'm saying.
No, he had like nothing pretty much last season.
Oh, okay. Then.
I mean, a lot of it was also like one thing that has to also be taken into account is the teams. Like Yamal is playing for Barca, we've scored like 126 goals.
Right.
So his stats are slightly inflated by how good the team is, especially at creating chances. And he
Yeah.
has two top goal scorers next to him. Now we'll put them all to the test next to each other. We add in all comps. Let's see. Okay. All right, goals. Dembele first. Then it's Salah. Then Mbappe. Then Rafinha. Then Vini. Then Yamal. Assists. Salah, Yamal, Rafinha, Vini, Dembele, Mbappe. Goals and assists. Salah, Dembele, Rafinha, Vini, Mbappe, Yamal. So you see, Yamal is second in assists, but his goal scoring is so bad that in GA, he's still lost. Goals minus penalty kicks, Dembele, Rafinha, Mbappe. You see, Salah drops down because he's a little bit of a penalty merchant.
Yeah.
Um, Aggressive carries, Dembele, Vini, Yamal. These are like more the pure wingers, whilst Mbappe, Salah, and Rafinha are more forwards. That's the insane thing with Dembele, DJ. He's playing as a forward and as a winger at the same time. Usually, when you start scoring more goals and it's closer to goal, you become more of a forward, like a Salah, and you become less involved in progressing the ball and dribbling. But Dembele is competing with Vini and Yamal as a creator from deep, and he's competing. I mean, better than Salah and Mbappe at goal scoring. Progressive passes, Dembele is still first, Yamal second, Rafinha third. Vini lost actually. He's not that good of a passer. Progressive passes received like outlet. Dembele is the best outlet. Him, Salah very similar. Yamal very high numbers as well. Mbappe, Rafinha, Vini. Uh, and then we look at XG, Mbappe, Dembele, Salah, Rafinha, Vini, Yamal. And we look at XAG. You see how Yamal drops in his playmaking numbers because they are inflated. Even Salah, like Rafinha, according to this, is the one supposedly to have the most assists. Um, then if you look at shots per 90, no, shots per 90. Yamal is taking a very healthy amount of shots, more than Rafinha, more than Salah, more than Vini. And shots on target, more than Rafinha, or it's the exact same. Then we can look at, oh yeah, here. So assists, as you can see, Salah and Yamal first, and then when you look at XAG, Salah and Yamal drop down. Then we look at XA, expected assist to goals and expected assist. Yamal once again drops, Salah drops down even lower. Then if you look at key passes, you see how down low Salah and Yamal are. Rafinha, Dembele first, second. Passes into the final third, Dembele, Rafinha, Yamal, Mbappe, Vini, Salah. Passes into the penalty area, Dembele, Salah, Yamal. Passes into the penalty area. Progressive passes, Dembele, Yamal, Rafinha, Salah, Mbappe, Vini. Shot creating actions per 90, Rafinha, Dembele, Vini, Yamal, Salah, Mbappe. Goal creating actions per 90, Yamal, Rafinha, Vini, Salah. And this thing, goal creating action, it mostly has to do with just how not lucky you are, but what your teammates do. Because goal creating action is just a shot creating actions, but that leads in a goal.
Right, how clinical
So that,
the player, your teammates are.
yeah, and that's why it's much better looking at shot creating actions per 90.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can look at dribbling as well. I mean, touches, Dembele is the most involved. Salah is the least involved, and Mbappe. Attempted, Yamal attempts the most, then Vini, then Mbappe, then Dembele, then Rafinha, then Salah. Succeed, Yamal, Vini, Mbappe, Dembele, Rafinha, Salah. Success percentage, Rafinha, Yamal, Salah, Dembele, Mbappe, Vini. Carries, Dembele. Total distance, Dembele. Progressive distance, Dembele. Progressive carries, Dembele. Carries into the final third, Dembele. Carries into the penalty area, Vini. Miscontrols, Vini. Dispossessed, Vini. Passes received, Dembele. Progressive pass received, Dembele. Yeah, these don't matter. So what we can take away from all of these stats is Dembele is the best one.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, he won. Dembele's value in Transmark is 55 minutes, too low. Yeah. I mean, that's why I don't look at Transmark value. It's just PR. I think Chouameni is like an 80. Are you telling me Chouameni? I know he's like 4 years younger than Nabuz or something. But you're telling me he is. Dembele is 1 year older than Mbappe. No, like the thing is, Banan. What I thought is, like now that he's more of a forward, he's going to be competing with Mbappe and Salah and Rafinha for goals. But he's going to have less progressive carries, progressive passes, like the underlining deep stats, which, for example, Yamal does a lot. But he's still the best at them. That's the craziest thing. And he has good dribbling. Like the only thing, all the stats we've looked at, the only thing that's negative for Dembele, which is quite low, is assists. And that's not his fault. Because he has what? He had the second highest XA. Yeah, he had the second highest expected assists out of all of them. And he had the second highest amount of key passes, which tells more about his teammates. You forgot the only being 17 stats? That's redundant.